Welcome guys, today's Monday, it is September 25th and we are here for a Pilates yoga combo class. That simply means we're going to have Pilates, have yoga. We're going to start out with Pilates because that gets us really awake and focused on utilizing our core, which is what we need for all the activities that we do every day in our everyday lives. So things to watch out for in Pilates, holding our breath. It's really easy to get caught up in the movement and forget to breathe. So I will cue you when to breathe and how to breathe. But if you happen to inhale when I say exhale, as long as you're breathing, it's all good. And eventually, the more you do it, the more you see where your breath contributes to the performance of each movement. Another thing we watch out for is overuse of the lower back. It is part of our core. But we want to make sure that the abdominals are the primary force and the lower back is supporting. And if you start to feel tension in your lower back, then you know that your abs aren't doing their job or something's not quite right with your form. So simply take a break and jump back in when you can. The third thing we watch out for in Pilates is pulling on the head or the neck for the sake of keeping it off the floor. The goal is to engage the abdominals to actually lift the upper body off the mat so that your head is just resting lightly in your hands. If you feel tension in your neck, you know it's time to take a break, reconfigure your form, and jump back in when you can. We don't do a lot of repetitions of each movement, so we want to make sure they're done really, really well. So if you can only do 3 that are great, then you need to adjust, that's okay. I'd rather have you do that than 8 that are really sloppy and wrong, because that's how we get hurt. I try to keep us moving so we don't cool down. If you need more time in between movements, take the time that you need because this is your practice. So first thing we're going to do is start with a little relaxation. Let's go down onto our backs. And let your arms rest at your sides. Palms open face to the sky. Close your eyes and breathe deeply in through your nose, expanding belly, back, and rib cage. Exhale out through the mouth. And as you exhale, you're going to purse your lips or clench your teeth a little bit so that you're forcing your air out to a smaller space. You notice when you do that, when you're pressing down on that belly to push the air out, you can feel them having to work a little bit harder against that resistance. And as we continue to breathe, bring awareness to your arms, and I want you to stretch your arms long at your sides from your shoulders to your fingers. So you're just going to tense the muscles in your arms while the rest of your body stays relaxed. Let your arms go soft, and now do the same with your legs. Nice long stretching legs from your hips all the way out through your heels. So tensing the muscles in the legs, keeping the rest of your body relaxed. And then let your legs go soft. And now we're going to shift awareness to the belly. And I want you to visualize a string attached to the back side of your navel, and you're pulling down on that string, which is going to attach your navel to the back of your spine. You're going to hold it there without holding your breath, without tensing the rest of your body. And let that release. Try again, navel to spine. So this is something that you're going to do all throughout class, and you can also practice it when you're not in class, like when you're walking or sitting or lying down. And relax. Try one more, navel to spine. We're not changing anything but contracting that belly. And let that release. Next, we're going to inhale, float the arms to the sky, and then exhale them behind us. And I want you to stretch out through all of your fingers, push out through your heels, so you feel yourself getting 2 inches taller simply by opening that spine. And then let that release. Inhale the arms back up. And exhale, return to your sides. Once there, we're going to pull the left knee all the way up to the chest. And feel that stretch going into the gluteal and down the length of your spine. Meanwhile, let's flexing point our foot. And reverse our circle, or roll the ankle around. And then reverse that circle. And then just let your foot rest, and let's circle the entire knee around. And reverse the circle. And then just hug the knee close. Tighten the belly like we practiced. Press through the back of your rib cage and use the strength of your belly to bring the shoulders, neck, and head off the mat. So your nose is aimed towards your knee and your chin is towards your chest. And then let's release back down. Let's send that leg out and we'll switch. So start by just pulling the other knee in, giving that good stretch into the gluteal and up the spine. Flexing and pointing our foot, because we ask our feet to do a lot in both Pilates and in yoga. Roll the ankle around slowly, and then let's reverse. And then just let that foot rest. Let's circle the knee. And then reverse the circle. Never letting that knee go out past the edge of your hip. And then just keep the knee tucked in. Tighten the belly like we've been practicing. Press down through the back of your rib cage, using that power of the belly to draw your nose up towards your knee, chin towards your chest. And we're back down. Now let's bring the second knee in at the same time. So we're giving ourselves a nice tight hug with our shoulders relaxed. And then we do a few rocks side to side. So that's a really good massage for either side of your spine. Come back to neutral and let's circle knees around and around. And then let's reverse. And then we'll keep the knees tucked in, tighten the belly, press to the back of the ribs, and come back up, nose to knees, chin to chest. So there is our complete C shape. And we're back down. Again, tighten the belly, press through the back of the ribs, and round up. So we want to be doing this without feeling any tension in the neck. And come back down. One more time, tightening the belly, rounding up. And we're going to stay there, make a triangle shape with your thumb and index fingers, placing that lightly on the back of your head. Elbows are wide. We're going to separate our knees, heels together, toes apart. Inhale, push your legs straight out. Exhale, back in. Inhale. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. One more, inhale, exhale. Now heels together, toes apart is called the Pilates turnout. Now I want you to bring your toes together and your heels apart as you push out. And then come back in with heels together, toes apart. So it's toes, heels, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. One more, inhale, exhale. Now bring your knees and feet together, scrunch up all your toes, press to the arches of your feet, and pull back in. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Continue that, but now flex your feet. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Last two, inhale. One more, inhale, exhale. Now extend the legs out, stay there, and point and flex those feet. So you've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay there. Keep your big toes close and your heels slightly open. Arms come alongside your body off the mat, palms facing up. Level 2 people, you can bend your knees. Level 1 people, you can rest your feet on the floor. So we're going to inhale for 5 beats, pumping the arms. And then exhale for 5. And then flip your hands over. Inhale. Flip. 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 And hold there. Tuck your knees in. Rest your head down and breathe. Alright, so now we should feel a bit warmed up and we're ready to move into roll-ups. Starting with our knees bent, feet on the floor, legs pressed together. The goal of the roll-up is to use this belly to lift you up, not engaging your hip flexors or lifting those feet. So arms behind us on the mat, shoulders relaxed. Let's inhale both arms up, drop the shoulders back. Exhale, scoop the belly in to peel yourself up, stretch as far as you can. And then we inhale, lift the arms, and exhale, scoop. and roll back down. Inhale, arms up, shoulders dropping back, exhale. Scooping the belly, we want to feel ourselves leave the mat one segment at a time. Inhale and then exhale, same thing, going down one vertebra at a time. Inhale, arms up, shoulders dropping back. Inhale. Inhale, arms up, shoulders drop back, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now if you're confident that you're not using your legs, stretch them straight. Inhale, arms up, shoulders drop back. Exhale, use the belly to peel you up. Stretch as far as you can. Inhale. Exhale, tuck. Inhale, arms up, shoulders drop back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, arms up, shoulders drop back. Inhale. Exhale. Try two more. Inhale, arms up. Inhale. Once more. Inhale, arms up, shoulders drop back. Inhale. Exhale. Once there, stretch your arms out, push up through the heels of your feet, breathe. And then let your body go soft. All right, now let's bring knees back into chest. Tighten the belly like we've been doing. Come back up into that C shape. This time arms at our sides, palms facing up, they're off the mat. Elbows bend, fingertips touch shoulders. You're gonna inhale, push arms and legs straight out, open, close, just legs. Exhale, bend your knees and then your elbows. Inhale, push, open, close. Exhale, bend the knees, bend the elbows. Inhale, push straight, open, close, exhale, knees, elbows. Inhale, push straight, open, close, exhale, knees, elbows. Inhale, push straight, open, close, exhale, knees, elbows. Inhale, push straight, open, close, exhale, knees. Two more. Inhale, push straight, open, close, exhale, knees. One more. Inhale, push straight, open, close, exhale, knees, elbows. Tuck your knees all the way to your chest. Rest your head down and breathe. All right, from here we're ready for our leg series. So we're going to keep our right foot down, knee bent, left leg straight up to the ceiling, arms at our sides, palms facing the sky. Level 2, you can push your right leg out straight. Left leg crosses right, circles out and up. So I want you to draw a circle about the size of a large beach ball on the ceiling directly above you. And while that's happening, the rest of your body should be pressed against the mat. Last two. And one. Other way, out first and then in and up. Last two. And one. Hold the leg up. Now bring the other leg up. Toes close, heels apart. That's our reverse Pilates turnout. And I do this because we spend way too much in life in a turned out position, which totally impacts your knees and your hips. So we're going to inhale, drop slowly about halfway. Exhale. Sweep the legs around and come back together. Inhale down. Exhale around. So remember, if you're feeling this in lower back, that means something is not correct with your abdominals. So take a little break if you need to, but really focus on pulling down with that belly button. Last two. Try one more. And hold there. All right, now we'll switch. Now let's keep that right leg straight, toes on the ceiling directly above us, left knee bent, foot on the mat, or level 2, left leg straight out. Right leg crosses, left circles out and up. Large beach balls on the ceiling. No movement in the pelvis. Each circle has its own beginning and own end point. Last two. Last one. How about going the other way? Out first and then in and up. Last two. And last one. Hold the leg up. Let's bring the other leg up. Toes close, heels apart. This time we're going to sweep the legs out and around. They pull together. Exhale, come up. So it's inhale around. Last two. And one more. Pull the legs up together. Now both legs circle around to the left and up. And then the other way. So this is our corkscrew. These circles are smaller. They should be about the size of a basketball. We're not feeling any movement in the pelvis. Each circle has its own beginning and its own ending. Last set. Last circle. And just hold the legs really straight. Good. Tuck your knees in. Breathe. On the next exhale, let's roll up. Once you've made it upright, we're going to move into spine stretch. So for spine stretch, we need to keep our legs and our back really straight at the start and end of the movement. So if you find that really hard to do, try sitting on a pillow or another mat that you've got rolled up. Meanwhile, we're going to keep our legs apart about hips distance, flexing those feet. We've got that little bit of rotation, so toes kind of pulling inward a little bit, arms extended, shoulder level, palms facing up. So we're always going to keep our armpits over our hips throughout the whole movement. We're going to inhale in preparation. On the exhale, start to pull the belly button tight, and as you do, drop your chin toward your chest. Push out your fingers and feet so we look like a giant C from the side. And then inhale, rise up, lower, middle, upper spine, and we're taller than when we went down. Again, exhale, scooping the belly and round the spine, dropping chin to chest, pushing out through fingers and feet. Inhale, rise up, lower, middle, upper spine, and head. Exhale, scooping the belly and round the spine, drop your chin to your chest, push out through fingers and feet. Inhale, lift back up, lower, middle, upper spine, and head. Exhale, scooping the belly around the spine, drop your chin to your chest, push out through fingers and feet. Inhale, lift back up, lower, middle, upper spine, and head. Exhale, scooping the belly around the spine, dropping chin to chest, push out through fingers and feet. Inhale, lift back up, lower, middle, upper spine, and head. Let's try one more. Exhale, scooping that belly in, rounding the spine, turning into that nice C shape. And then inhale, lift back up, lower, middle, upper spine, and head. Once we're up, let the arms come down. Do a couple shoulder rolls from back to front. Good, and then you can remove that elevation if you're using it. Let's bring the legs closer together and we'll bend our knees. So now we're ready to turn into a little ball and roll like a ball. We're gonna bring our thighs nice and close to our rib cage. We're gonna relax our shoulders from our ears. Find your balance on your tailbone. Big toes closed, knees apart. Drop your chin to your chest. You're just kind of relaxing your chin to your chest. That's the way we're gonna stay, nose tucked between our knees. Now level 2 people can do the same thing, but you can bring your hands across your shins. So we're using only the belly to pull us back, and only the belly to bring us back up again. When we roll back, we want to make sure we don't roll back onto the neck. And you can do these at your own pace. We want to make sure that we're using the belly and not throwing ourselves back with our shoulders or using our legs to help get us up. Let's try one more. And once we've completed our final roll, let's keep that left knee pulled in, stretch your right leg out straight, and then roll back so you end up in your C shape. Right hand at top, left knee, left hand goes at top, right ankle. Elbows are open, let's alternate. Good, and then you can do this at your own pace. switch day. Last one, switch day. Now we're ready for double leg stretch, which starting with both knees tucked in. We're still in our C shape. Hands could be resting on your ankles, up here on your shins, or down there on the tops of your feet. As we inhale, arms and legs stretch, stretch, stretch out. Exhale, sweep the arms around, tuck the knees in. Inhale, stretch, exhale, pull. Noticing the upper body stays up in that C shape. Last two. One more. Hold it, okay? Now it's straight single leg stretch. So let's stretch your left leg up straight. Hands as close to your ankle as you can reach. Right leg is also straight. But now we're going to let that left leg draw towards the face and think about pulling the right leg away from the face. And then we switch. So make sure that your hands are simply guiding your leg. We're not forcing or yanking anything. Last two, and one. Good, now let's bring both legs together. Toes close, heels apart. You can rest your head for a moment. Everybody forms a thumb and index finger triangle. Level 1, insert under your tailbone. That's going to give your lower back and your belly a little extra help. Level 2 people, triangle goes behind the head. Everybody tighten the belly and lift into your C shape. Going to inhale, drop slowly, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, pop the legs up without lifting your butt. Inhale, lower. Last two. One more. Hold up. Rest your head down. Tuck your knees in and breathe. All right, from here, we're ready to move into our crisscross. So we're going to tighten the belly. Everybody back up into that C shape. Left knee and right leg straight. Thumb and index finger triangle lightly back of the head, elbows wide. Starting with just your legs straight in, straight out. Noticing that there's no movement in your hips. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay. Now lift a little higher. Cross your opposite armpit towards the knee, and then we switch. Lift, twist, 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 lift, twist. We've got 8 and 6 and 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay. Switch, stay. Switch, stay. Switch, stay. Switch, stay. Last one. Switch, stay. In go the knees. Down goes your head and breathe. Let's rest our feet down, knees bent, arms wide. Drop both of your knees to the left and look right. Come back up. We'll drop both of our knees to the right and look left. And then come back to that neutral place. Now bring your arms in close to your body and let's keep our feet spaced about hips distance apart. Toes are in, heels are out. Enough space between your butt cheeks and your heels that when we bridge up, you're really activating your hamstrings and your glutes. You don't want to feel pressure in your knees and lots of activation in your quads. It's all about the back side. So start by tightening the belly and peeling off the mat. Lifting up into bridge, no weight in the neck. And then exhale equally as slowly and deliberately. We're back down one vertebra at a time. Try again, tightening the belly and slowly peeling up. And exhale, come back down. Again, slowly peeling up. And we're back down. Try again, slowly peeling up. And then once we're up, let's hold there. Pull left knee to chest, extend the leg up, and we're going to lower and lift. Flex, point, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Let's do 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Keep it up, hold it, circle around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Big hold. Rebend. Foot down, holding our bridge. Switch legs. Right knee and extend up. Lower lift. Flex. Point. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. 4 and 3. Last 2 and 1. Stay up holding. Circle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Big hold. Let's bend. Place the foot down. Continue to bridge a little higher. And then slowly, slowly melting down. One segment at a time. And once you've made it all the way down, let's go ahead, pull knees to chest, give yourself a nice little hug. Add in a few rocks side to side. And then some nice easy circles round and round. And let's reverse. Good, and then from there, let's rest our feet back down. We'll stretch out one leg straight. Stretch the arms back behind you, and then just roll towards your straight leg. So we come right over onto our belly. Once you've made it onto our belly, I want you to stretch out through all of your fingers and all of your toes. Try to reach a little bit farther with that left arm and right leg, and then add a small lift. Let's lower down and switch. Right arm, left leg, extend a little longer and lift. And lower down. Now just extend out through both hands and lift. Lower down. Try stretching out a little longer with both legs, and then lift and lower. And then try arms and legs together, reaching out farther and farther, and then lift and lower. Slide your hands in close to your shoulders. Let your elbows tuck in close. Press down through the tops of your feet and your hip bones. Pull out through the top of your spine, so you're out through the top of your head, lengthening your spine, and then inhale, rise. Exhale, we're going to take our time and press back. We've got our tailbone to reach towards our heels. I want you to drop your chest between your knees, forehead to the mat, arms extending, palms opening to the sky. Flip the hands back over. Spread those fingers out nice and wide. Scoop the belly in, and then round the spine, coming up for cat. Sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart, cow. Exhale, let's round again for cat. Inhale for cow. Once more, rounding out for cat. And then inhale, lift and open for cow. And then come back to neutral. Once there, let's extend the left leg behind us and push out through that left heel. And then add the right arm forward and turn your palm to the sky. Exhale, lower, and we'll switch. Extend through the right heel, add the left arm forward, turning palm to the sky. Exhale, lower, let's switch again. Extend and reach. Exhale, lower, switch. One more, extend and reach. And come back to all fours. Big toes together, knees apart. Let's push back again. Extended child's pose. Turning those palms open to the sky and really reaching your fingers towards the front end of your mat. You're going to feel that deeper stretch going down the sides of your ribs. Flip your hands back over into foundational hands. Go ahead and tuck the toes under, and let's start lifting our tailbone towards the sky. Let your head dangle through extended arms. Feel your rib cage pulling closer to your thighs. And feel the back of your shoulder blades reaching towards your gluteals. Let's nod the head yes. Shake it no. And then just hang out and walk the dog. So lift and lower each heel individually. And then we're going to press our heels down. And let's inhale ourselves into a good strong plank. So belly button is tight. We've got a straight line from the heels to the top of our head. And then let's press back up into down dog. Again, we'll inhale to our plank. One more time, inhale to plank. And exhale, down dog. Now let's come back down onto all fours. Sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart cow. Exhale, round out for cat. And then we're back to neutral. Big toes closed, knees apart. Let's go ahead and push back and return to extended child's pose. Go back to foundational hands, tucking the toes, returning to downward facing dog. From there, let's step the right foot between our hands, and that's going to bring us into runner's lunge, which is going to be a lunge place for so many different moves. So we want to make sure we're keeping right knee over ankle, got that head in a straight line with the rest of our spine. And then let's sink our left knee down and press to the top of our left foot. Start to extend the arms to the sky, opening for crescent moon. And then neutralize your spine. Let's open the arms wide. And we're going to rotate to our left. And then go ahead and set the right hand on the mat and extend your left arm to the sky. Let's exhale the left hand back down. Let both hands straddle that right foot, tuck the left toes under, and return to runner's lunge. Send the right foot back into plank. Press back up into down dog. And then we'll step the left foot between the hands, bringing us into runner's lunge. Remember, left knee over ankle, straight line from the top of our head out through that back heel. And then go ahead, sink your knee down, press through the top of your foot, and reach high to the sky. Press it. Neutralize the spine. Let's open the arms wide. Rotate to the right. Send the left hand down and that right hand high. Exhale the hand down. Let your hands straddle that left foot, tuck right toes under. Pick up the right knee. We're back into our lunge. Now let's step the right foot forward. Keep your big toes closed with your heels slightly apart, and then inhale, roll up. We're going to reach high and touch the sky. Exhale to our heart. Inhale, touch the sky. Exhale to our heart. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, fold in half. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Right foot back, left foot back into plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, let's return to plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. Now let's send our right foot between our hands, bringing us back into lunge. Once there, let's push our left heel down, turn our left toes out, align the right heel with the back of your left heel, and begin to lift up our body. Checking that we've got right knee over ankle, and we've got our hip bones facing forward, and then we've got our shoulders square over those hips. Adding the arms brings us into warrior one. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the mat. Once there, push your body weight forward onto that right foot, straightening the right leg. Send your left leg behind you, hip level. Push out through the heel of your foot. Hands form a tripod with your right foot, and there's tripod balance. We can remain like that or align our right thumb with our right pinky toe. Start rolling our left hip open, then adding that left arm to the sky brings us into half moon balance. Exhale the left hand down if it is lifted. And then go ahead and step the left foot back. Let's return to runner's lunge. Once that's done, we're going to lift up into high lunge. Add the arms overhead for crescent lunge. And then let the arms come forward to shoulder level. Start to straighten the right leg. Push that left heel down, and now let's open to between it, facing the wide edge of our mat. Toes in, heels out. Palms to the sky, 5-pointed star. Inhale, reach high to the sky. Exhale, let's open the arms behind us, hook them together. Once they're hooked together, start to pull down, opening the heart, opening the throat. And then let's inhale to neutral spine and exhale, begin to hinge. Folding down, lengthening all the way. Once you're down, and let your head drop and then try lifting the arms higher. And then from there, let's release the hands and press down into our palms. Now let's take the right hand over towards our left big toe. Inhale the left arm to the side. Exhale, revolve in our waist. And there's our twisting straddle. Exhale that hand down. Once there, we're going to lift those heels and rise right up onto the balls of our feet. Press the heels down and let's rock back so we can lift up our toes and spread them out really wide. And then let your feet press firmly into the mat. Inhale, lengthen, look out, flat back. Exhale, arms go wide. There's our airplane. And then let's inhale and slowly rise, returning us to 5-pointed star. Turn your right toes to face the front end of your mat. Align your right heel with your left arch. Feel like your head is being drawn towards the sky. And then bend the right knee. Look for that place where your body weight is centered equally into both feet. Feeling very open, very powerful, very balanced in Warrior Two. Let's extend the right arm a little further forward. Lift the right, lower your left. Turn the right palm to the sky. Push out to the heel of your hand. And there's reverse warrior. And let's come back to Warrior Two. Now just pull the right leg straight without locking. Back where we started. And our left hip begins to pull left as our right arm is going to stretch away from the left hip. So we're reaching out with the hip and out with the arm. Once we can't go any further in either direction, send the right hand down and the left hand high. Press the left hip a little bit forward. Feel that left shoulder rolling slightly back. Breathing into all that open space. Make sure you're not straining through the neck or the shoulders. And then try taking that left arm and just kind of laying it across your left ear for side triangle. And then we can lift the arm back up. Start to bend the right knee. You can either place your right forearm on your thigh or reach your right hand to the mat for extended angle pose. Exhale, let's revolve around. And we come back into runner's lunge. Once there, send the right foot back into plank and let's hold there. And then lower down. Inhale, lengthen, rise into cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Let's inhale again into plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes are close, heels apart. Inhale, let's roll up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale to our heart. Inhale again, extend, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Left foot back, right foot back into plank. Exhale, back down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to our plank. exhale, down dog. Left foot steps between the hands, bringing us into our lunge. Once that's established, push the right heel down, turn the right toes out slightly. Straight line from left heel to back of right heel, lifting upper body, checking that left knee is staying over the ankle, hip bones facing forward, shoulders squared out over the hips. When ready, warrior one. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the mat. Once there, push your body weight forward onto that left foot, straightening the left leg. Extend the right leg behind you, hip level. Push out through the heel of your foot. Notice that your hands form a tripod, that's tripod balance. Or we could align our left thumb with our left pinky toe, start rolling that right hip open, adding the right arm to the sky for half moon balance. Exhale, right hand down if it's lifted. Let's step right foot back. Return to lunge. Once you've established your lunge, we're going to lift up into high lunge. And then see about adding the arms for crescent lunge. Let's bring the arms forward, shoulder level. Start to pull the left leg straight, pushing right heel down. And then we're going to open. And that's going to bring us into five-pointed star. Palms to the sky, toes in, heels out. So inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, fold forward, brush the earth, and then inhale back up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Last time we're going to exhale, fold, and stay there. And then press down through your palms, pushing the arms straight. Inhale, looking out. And exhale, seeing if you can melt a little deeper down. Pressing down through your palms, arms push straighter and straighter. Walk your left hand over towards your right big toe. Inhale, right arm to the side. Exhale, revolve at our waist. Twisting straddle. Exhale that hand back down. Again, place them so they're directly beneath your shoulders. And then we're going to press down into those palms and raise our heels up nice and high. Press your heels down and then rock back and raise up those toes, spread them open. And then let's push them nice and flat. Inhale, look out, flat back. Exhale, let's open arms, airplane. And then inhale, slowly rise to standing. And make your way back into five-pointed star. From there, we're going to turn our left toes to the front end of our mat. Align our left heel with our right arch. And when ready, bend that left knee. Looking out beyond our left palm. Finding that spot where your body weight is balanced equally into both feet. Warrior two. Extend the left arm a little farther forward. Lift the left, lower the right. Push through that left palm. Reverse warrior. And return to warrior two. Go ahead and pull that leg straighter and straighter without locking. We're back to where we started. And now we're ready for our triangle. So our right hip begins to pull right. Our left arm's reaching away from that right hip. And remember, we're trying to do this while being pressed between two panes of glass. Go ahead and send that left hand down, right hand high. Press through that right hip and draw the right shoulder slightly back so we're staying really open. Breathing away any tension that you're holding in your neck or your shoulder. One more inhale. On the exhale, go ahead and bend the left knee, and you can either rest your left forearm on your thigh or left hand to the mat. Let's take that right arm and just lay it across the right ear. Inhale the arm back up. Exhale, let's revolve upper body. Make our way back into runner's lunge. Send the left foot back into plank. Exhale, let's lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, back into downward facing dog. And then inhale, return to plank. Now let's keep right shoulder over right wrist and turn open to the side. Add your left arm to the sky. Side plank. Modify to the side of your knee if you'd like. Exhale, back around into plank. Left shoulder over left wrist this time. Exhale, return to plank. And press back up into down dog. Let's walk our dog a few more times. Press both heels down. And then come back down onto all fours. Sink the navel, lift the tailbone, lift the head, open the heart, cow. Exhale, round for cat. And then return to neutral spine. Extend through the heel of your right foot, lifting that leg hip level. Add left arm forward, spinal balance. Try lifting your left foot while you're here so it's not helping you balance. And then bring left hand and left foot back down, set the right toes down. Step the left foot back into plank. Lift the left foot not too high, and then we're going to press back into three-legged dog. Lift to the ball of your right foot, transition into one-legged plank. You can stay there or insert a push-up. Set that foot down and return to down dog. And then come back down onto all fours. Sink the navel, lift the tailbone, lift the head, open the heart. Exhale, round for your cat. And then we're back to neutral. Now let's extend through that left leg, pushing out through the heel, add the right arm forward, palm opening to the sky. Try lifting your right foot so it's not helping you balance. And then bring the hand and foot back down, set your toes down. Let's step back into our plank. And then we're going to lift that right foot not too high. Press back into three-legged dog. Lift to the ball of your left foot. Transition back into a one-legged plank. You can stay there or add a push-up. And then we'll set our toes down. And once again, press back into down dog. From there, return to all fours. Separate the knees, big toes close, let's push back. Tailbone to heels, chest between knees, forehead to mat, palms opening to the sky. And then let your arms come down alongside your body, rolling your shoulders down. Bring the arms back around. And now thread your left arm through your right armpit. Sink that shoulder down to the mat. Just let the weight of your body deepen the stretch. Let's bring that arm out and we'll switch. Other arm out and stretch one more time. And Slide the hands in closer to the shoulders, lift upper body, press away from the mat, and then let's come around, have a seat. And let's extend our legs out straight, pushing out through the heels. Place your hands on either side of your hips, pressing down. And then feel your body soften a bit. Let's walk our hands forward, push back through your tailbone. Let your belly button melt against your thighs as you drop down. And then let's roll up. And let's take our legs wider, pushing out through those heels, and pull forward. And then let's rise back up. Extend your left hand towards your left ankle, send your right hand high, side bend over. Lift up. Rotate it the way so you're facing that left leg, and then hinge forward that way. And then we're back up. And same thing, right hand to right ankle, side bend over. Lifting up. Rotate to face the leg, hands on either side. Moving forward. And then we're back up. Now let's bring the legs back together. Once again, hands on either side of your hips. Press down through your palms like you're sitting at attention. And then soften a bit. Let your hands walk behind you, fingertips pointing right at your buttocks. Press down through the palms and then start to push the bottoms of your feet down, which is going to pull those hips up and bring us into reverse plank. And then we'll slowly come back down. And then once we've made it down, let's go ahead and bend our knees. Place our hands behind our thighs. Relax our shoulders from our ears. Find our balance on our tailbone. I want you to make sure you're keeping your back really, really straight as you begin to extend your legs. Go where you can without rounding your back. Once you feel like you have your balance, add your arms. And then let your hands come down, fingertips point towards your body. I want you to ease back onto your forearms. And then just tuck your knees in towards your chest. We're going to set the left foot down and then cross your right ankle atop your left thigh and pull that knee wide. And then go ahead and push your left leg straight. And we're going to bring ourselves upright. And once we're up, use your right hand and push gently on that inner right thigh to open it even farther. So it's like you're looking down at the number 4. And then see if you can hinge forward and reach towards those toes. And then we can come back up. Let's set that right foot down on the floor, still keeping that leg bent. Wrap the left arm around the bent right knee. Start by inhaling, sitting a little taller. And then exhale, we're going to rotate at the waist to look over our right shoulder and see if you can bring the back of your right hand around so it's to the outside of your left thigh or hip. And then let's exhale and untwist. Go ahead and stretch that leg out. See if you can fold forward, and again, just bring those ribs close to your thighs. And then we'll come back up. And just let your hands walk back so your fingertips are towards your buttocks. And then we're going to ease back onto our forearms. And then just bring your knees in towards your chest. And now just set the right foot down and cross left leg over right so your ankle is resting on your thigh. Keep pulling that knee open. And then go ahead and slide the right leg out straight and we'll push ourselves up. Use that left hand to push on that inner left thigh, increasing that resistance in your hip. And then see if you can reach forward. And we'll come back up. Let's uncross but keep the knee bent. Use your right arm to wrap around. Inhale nice and tall and straight. Exhale, rotate at the waist so we're looking farther over our left shoulder. And then try passing the back of your left hand around to the outside of your right hip. And let's exhale and untwist. And re-extend that leg, folding forward once again. And back up. Rebend your knees, place your hands behind your thighs, relax the shoulders, belly button tight, back straight, balancing once again on our tailbone, extending where we can without rounding our back, adding the arms, slowly lowering the legs, stretching higher to the sky, letting the hands hook together behind our back, pulling down, opening heart, opening throat. Neutralizing spine, hinging forward. Seeing if we can lift a little higher. And then release and touch your toes. And then we'll slowly peel up. Once we're upright, let's cross our legs Taylor style. Let your palms open to the sky, backs of your hands rest on your knees. Let your chin drop to your chest and just breathe into all that space in the back of your neck. Let's tip our left ear towards our left shoulder. Drop the chin and we'll tip right. Drop the chin and tip left. And then let your left hand press just above the tip of your right ear. Release and bring the head back to neutral. Chin to chest. This time rolling right ear to right shoulder. Place the right hand just above the tip of your left ear. Release and let the head come back to neutral. Shoulders all the way up into your ears. And then all the way down. All the way into our ears. And all the way down. Chin to chest. Left ear, left shoulder. Chin to chest. Right ear, right shoulder. Chin to chest, left ear, left shoulder. Left hand to the mat, right hand high. Sweeping forward, reaching out to the side, back up and over. Reaching out, sweeping across, lifting up, and coming back to the start. Chin to chest, right ear, right shoulder. Right hand down, left arm across. Sweeping forward, reaching out, lifting up. Side bend over. Lifting up, lower down, sweeping across. Lifting up and lower down. Shoulder rolls back front. A little larger. Little larger. Big stretch high to the sky. Open your arms, open your heart. And then let your hands pull together. And you made it. That took care of our Pilates yoga combo class for this morning. So I hope that you feel energized and powerful from the inside out, as well as a sense of calm to help get you through the day, no matter what comes your way. Don't forget lots of water, random acts of kindness to all living beings. And I thank you so much for joining me. I'll be back tonight to let you know what we've got taking place tomorrow. In the meantime, be healthy, be safe, and be kind. See you soon.